for your right.
Oh, well done. Really good session today. I really feel that we've done a lot of productive stuff today. I want to thank you. So before we leave, anybody want to check out our final say?
I'd like to thank you all for allowing me to come and sit and listen and observe and take note of what's happening in our community.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
Well, bloody hell, mate. Never knew it was going to be like this. Never really sat in a group of black men. Just to talk and get to know each other. They said that this was not really happen, but here I am, sitting here in the middle of Brixton, old Ricky, with you lot. Oh, and it was enjoyable. I've never actually done that before. I really want to
Hold on, my phone's ringing.
I'm talking!
No? What are you joking?
I was in the middle of talking. What? What are you talking about?
Guys, check your phone. Check your phone. Alright, I'm going to find the missus.
Yeah. What's happening? Oh my God.
What's going on?
Do you know what? Guys, I'm going to switch on the TV. Give me a moment. Why switch on the TV? You need to watch this. You need to watch this.
Now let's turn to the UK, which is also seeing massive unrest. Riots have broken out in all corners of the country: Belfast in Northern Ireland, Liverpool in Merseyside, Sunderland in northeast England, Bristol in the southwest. Riots have broken out in all these spaces.
Well, they're here.
Yeah, in Brixton.
Oh, how do you know that from that?
It's on the TV.
Yeah, it don't say Brixton, does it? That's Brixton. That's Brixton.
So what are we going to do then? They're down the road.
They're down the road. What?
We're not safe in here.
No, hold on a second. If they're outside in Brixton, then what we need to do is to get outside
After you. Look, we need to start a barricade. We need to block ourselves in here. That's how we're going to be safe.
Yeah, quick, let's barricade.
Barricade.
All my life, I've been told that. You want to put up a barricade? What the hell is that? Mate, come on, let's get all this out of the way and let's get ourselves out there.
No.
You lot are having a laugh, mate. How can we be stuck in here? Wait a minute, how can we be stuck in here? There's a lot going on outside. I'm in here with some black men. Everybody knows the black men that have it. We have it large, right? And you guys want to pop a barricade. What is wrong with you?
I don't see any point a blind mind going out to fight people. Councillors and constituents, I am not going out there. Thank you.
You're right. Let's sit back here. Where we go? That's it.
They'll come in here. That's not the same that in prison. The prison not so. Stabbings, beaten up. This is nothing. I ain't going up there.
You, motherfucker. Just because I was brought up in Dagenham, yeah, my black parents, they left me, dumped me on the streets, but our Beryl and Bert, they took me in, right? Grew up with Johnny. And yeah, maybe I didn't eat all of that black food, but my pie and mash was nice. I was all right with that. And what we had as well, we had unity. None of this stuff. We can't even make one decision to defend ourselves. Come on now. Just because I'm a black colour, it don't mean I know the black culture, but I took myself out of my comfort zone and I came to their little meeting, right, to feel unity. And what have I got? Stuck behind some barricade. Bloody hell.
Talk. That's all it is. It's just talk. See me? I'm a black man first, as you can see. I'm a gay man second. So, put the two together, what have you got?
I'll let you work that out and decide for yourselves. But on a serious note, apart from these individuals behind me, on a serious note, we gay black men, we were up for many, many, many challenges to make a difference to our so-called government. You know, we wanted complacency and consistency to change. Oh, those old white MPs stuck up in there with their grey suits and blue and red ties. They're the ones that are making decisions for us in our community. How or why? Look at the decisions they're actually making. Oh God, look at this so-called Nigel Farage. Look at the surname Farage. If you break down Farage's surname, what does it sound like? Rage. Who's Nigel Farage's puppet? Isn't it Tommy Robinson? Think about it. Those two linked together, have a think about it. Because I certainly have. But however, I need to look after this.
Don't you think I want to rip down this barricade right now? Do you think anyone in here wants to fight against injustice more than me? I'm the asylum seeker. I'm the one they're after. I'm the one that's been running from this stuff since I was 9. But if we go out there straight away, without a plan, like headless chickens, then I might as well have saved myself a trip. At least then I would have been buried in my own country.
All this is triggering. I remember growing up in the 70s, same thing. We're coming home from school, the National Front, they're chasing us down the street, calling us all kind of names, collywobs. And look, 2024, same thing again, just because of the colour of my skin. This is triggering for me. But you know what? I've got to stay strong. These men are relying on me.
I think it's all a bunch of bullshit. We're still behind the barricade.
You need to stay focused.
Why
is it that you get violence all the time?
It ain't that. We sat down and we spoke about unity. We spoke about doing things together. You don't see now. A minute, 2 minutes. That's what! Shut up! Christ's sake. What am I supposed to say?
What are you going to say to him?
Anything say to him? Choose.
Now, respect is due.
Unity is not about violence.
If you want violence, go there by yourself.
Unity is about negotiation, even with the enemy.
Are you still talking?
Who is this man?
Why is all this violence?
Leave him. Just leave him. Just leave him. No, he is.
Insulting him then.
Talk to him. Listen, this is what the media talks about, stereotypical black man. Always aggressive, always angry, always up for fight.
Yeah.
But not every black man's like that.
He's got double consciousness.
I am stuck in the BMC.
I just want to make sure we're safe. And the way I know sure we stay safe is we get out there and we defend ourselves.
You where that voice is coming from. How do you think I will fight people being blind? How do you think that's going to work? You are being very selfish. How do you think that will work?
Old man, do what you do best. Stay in the corner and talk. Let us get out there and do the fighting. You're all right. These are the ones that I've got an issue with. Now, what are you looking at now?
I'm trying to watch the news.
Oh,
I'm reading up what's happening out there.
what's happening?
We're still carrying on.
Yeah, well, let me just show you first what the situation is. You can see on the ground the glass, the shards of glass from where the rioters smashed in the windows, chairs, flung about the place, fire extinguishers, which were used as weapons. If you look in these smashed-in windows here, I'm now completely destroyed. You cannot underestimate how terrifying this must have been. Barricaded as an angry mob broke down the windows. One of the most shocking footage was a moment when rioters set a bin on fire and pushed it against one of the doors. They knew people were trapped in here, and clearly they were using that opportunity to scare them, and you would assume to do something particularly dangerous, maybe even deadly.
I look at that and it just reminds me, well, like when we used to go down to West Ham. When we went down to West Ham, yeah, the other lads would be coming in, but we didn't care if there was 50 of them and 20 of us. because we knew that we were a family and we worked together. I mentioned to you that I was adopted. I didn't know what it was to be black. When Beryl told me, when I first understood when Beryl said my name, she said my name's Lee. So Lee I was. Lee all the way through school, Lee all the way in the community. It wasn't until the other day I realised that on my birth certificate it says Leroy. She said that's too black for where you're living. So Lee I am, and Lee became a product of his environment. Yeah, I was down the pub, I was drinking the Stella. Yeah, I was at the football. Friday night, we was out at the local club, right? Having a drink, getting some birds. But why would I be anything else when that's all I knew? It's only as I grew older that I started to realise there's something different. Because back then, this didn't make no difference. I was accepted. Yeah, they used to call me a black bastard. So I didn't want nothing, it was just lads talk. But now I start to realise the meaning behind those words. And that's why I found this group of black men who say that they sit down and they support each other. Well, bloody hell. Didn't expect to be called behind a barricade on my first night here. Where's the unity here? We can't even get out there and have it. What's that? A few men? We can take a few of them out. Why am I stuck behind this bloody barricade?
I came to the country when I was 14 years old. My uncle was already here with his family. Me, first week, I went to my cousin's house. We played computer all day, all night. And when I was going home, I saw it was freezing. So my cousin gave me a hood. And I was just walking, going up a murder. And I was fitting this description, so I was banged up. Why? You're in the prison. You don't even know what's going on, and you're already in the prison. Stabbings, riots, big people getting beaten up, and I saw all that. I don't care. I can go there and fight. I don't have family, don't have job, but I'm only here 1 week. Would you go out with fighting for someone that you just saw once? I don't think so.
I remember my first encounter with racism. Someone called me a black bastard, and I looked in his face and I said, "You all look the same to me." Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names are not going to harm me. I'll continue fighting for equality for all.
As you can see, I'm a man of many colours. And my parents named me Joseph for obvious reasons. But later in life, I realised that I was different. I wasn't quite sure what different was, until one day I looked in the mirror. I saw a reflection of somebody else. And there I saw for the first time my true real identity, Josephine. There she was, looking at me with desire in her eyes. And I stood back and said, I want to be like you. I faced many challenges growing up as a black child. My parents thought I was odd and different. So different from my siblings. My mum couldn't understand why I didn't want an Action Man, but I wanted Barbie dolls instead. Oh, those were the days. But then, growing up, I woke up one day and said, yes, I am different. I am proud of it as well. Very proud of myself. But I was never accepted. It took a long time for me to be accepted, especially amongst my own people in the community, but that's fine. Because I had a second skin, and underneath that skin was a different identity. I changed my name. I had a very full English name. Whenever I applied for jobs, they saw my English name. The moment I stepped through that door for that interview, ooh, wasn't expecting you. But my identity, changing my name, allowed me to make those additional career steps and important decisions for me. Somebody once said, Martin Luther King said, "Do not judge me of my colour. Judge me and accept, no, do not judge, take the word judge, accept me for who I am within."
You probably didn't notice at the checkout when everyone's phone went off. Everyone's, except mine. Anyone that would care to call me is thousands of miles away, without access, or dead. Do you know what that means? I've got nothing to lose. I should be the first one that wants to go out there, but I don't, because I've already been out there. Since the age of 9, that's the only place I've known, out there, and I'd give anything to go back to before I knew. But it's a one-way street. Innocence, it's a precious thing. That's why I don't want them to lose theirs. Without me, they're just lambs to the slaughter. I'm gonna make them see, even if they don't want to see, so they don't have to see. They need to listen. I'm the only one who knows how to get out of this. What do you think asylum seeker means? I've already done it, and I'll do whatever it takes to do it again. You sure you don't want to go out there with all those angry men? Seems like your cup of tea.
Well, to be honest, they're not sweet enough for me, if you ask me.
Nothing's sweet enough for you, is it, sweetheart? Do I remember you saying you were a Christian? Have you read the Bible?
Oh, I've read the Bible.
Man shall not lay with another man. God hates that. Is that ambiguous to you?
Well, they didn't say how many.
I think all that sweetness is messed with your brain.
I don't know what your problem is.
You,
right?
mate. You're my problem. People like you, you're liars.
People like you.
Untrustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
How long have you been in that closet for, eh? Hiding who you are.
You know who you sound like? You sound just so typically a man of fear.
I am scared of you. I'm phobic of you.
You're jealous. Come on.
Of what? You're a disgrace.
In your eyes, but you know what? The more you speak, you sound like somebody I used to know.
I don't associate with your type.
Yazul! That's it. Yazul!
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yazul, man. You know what that means.
How do you know? They've been following me, stalking me.
Stalking you. You're not my type, my friend.
You need to think very carefully about the words you use.
You threatening me?
Damn, I'm threatening you. You said that fun. I'll give you something to do.
Guys, there's no point fighting now.
It's probably your fantasy, is it? Come on. Get stuck in. A lot of cocoa butter in these areas.
Oi, come on now. Bloody hell, if you want to fight, there's a lot of people out there who want to fight. You, can you even throw a punch? You, if you've got it like that, then come with me. Bring the others. We don't need to be fighting amongst ourselves. Where is our unity? Where is it? Come on, guys. Right, this is a prime time for us to get ourselves out of there. Here you go again. Oh, fuck. Here you go again. Yo. Let's start a fight. Let's start a fight. Yeah, what? And what? And what? And what? The whole reason we're behind it is we're too chicken to go out there and deal with a situation. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. If you want to put your hands on something, let's get out there and put our hands on some people, mate. Listen, I ain't done it there. You're scared, ain't you?
I ain't scared.
Scared black man. Big scared black man.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. How many of your white friends phoned you to see if you're okay? How many? Lee from Dagenham? How many? Go on, pick up your phone. There's a bloody race riot out there. They're hunting people who look like me, you, all of them. How many phones say, Lee, are you okay? Lee, I watched the news. How many?
I'll tell you what, you talk a load of shit. But I'll tell you one thing.
I'm waiting.
You might have a point.
Of course I've got a point.
Because I thought. Well, why would they call me in here?
Go on.
Why would they call me?
Phone Betty, phone Richard, phone Bob.
So what are you trying to say then?
What am I trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Isn't it obvious?
Well, come on, Bright Spot. What are you trying to say? Because I think you're making a point.
You are confused. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You are confused. You are a confused black man who has no identity, who has no culture, who has nothing. Like a bounty.
Yeah.
What you do about it?
Stop! Jesus! Why are we fighting amongst ourselves in here?
Bloody hell. You know, guys, I'm sorry, I lost it. Let me just switch on the TV, see what's happening.
Nazi scum off our streets! Nazi scum off our streets!
I see it like this. I've made my statement. I think I've made my position clear. I don't want to stay and be burnt alive in a building. I don't want to be in here cowering behind some chairs. I'm ready to go out there, and if I have to have it, then I'm going to have it.
Well done, Spartacus.
There's always reactionary. That's the first thing that comes to people's minds, reactionary. Take a moment, take a deep breath before you react.
Absolutely.
I've seen what it does out there. And I don't know these people well enough, and even if I did, I would never go out there. I'm staying in here to the bitter end. What we should do?
What I want to do, I want to go out there and fight like Shaka Zulu against the British Empire. With my spear and my shield. But the reality of it, I'm responsible for these guys. And I have a wife and kids and children to think about. If anything happens to me, who pays the mortgage? Who brings my son to school? I think I'm gonna stay.
As much as I love my gay community, I was brought up in a black community first and foremost. For me, I would take my earrings, high heels, and I would go out there and defend my community if I must, and I will.
You all have to go there. After all, in the end, you were right. What do you say?
Oh no, the lights again, the flickering.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, it's never gonna stop, is it?
The lights are flickering.
Shit, it's gone completely now.
Yeah.
They've hit the power.
Now you know what it's like
They're
to be in
outside the
darkness.
doors.
You know
They must
what?
be about to break in. It's not gonna hold.
Guys, a song comes to mind. A song. I know you lot
This
get it.
ain't a disco.
I know you lot get it.
What is wrong with this guy?
You're not gonna appreciate it. But whenever I'm stressed and I need inspiration, there's only one man for me.
Oh, what's this now?
I'm gonna chase those crazy bars, yes, out of town. Chase those crazy bonnets out of town.
Come on, join in, guys.
Chase those crazy. Chase those crazy bonnets out of
Mixing
town.
mode. Bluetooth mode.
So, I'm gonna, I just need some inspiration, guys. I just need some inspiration. This is the warrior chant.
Are we going over?
I have no idea what's actually happening here. We've got them at the door, and we're in here having a bloody disco.
I'm ready to fight. Who's with me?
I don't have a choice. I'm going to.
Let's fight.
High heels on up, I'm ready!
What are you doing? Hey, I don't know, I got lost in it.
So who's with me?
Who's with me? We all. We weren't together before, but I'm with you now. If we're going out that door, yeah, let's get ready to go.
Yeah, but what do you think's going to happen to you out there?
Don't know, but all we can do is go out the door and work it out. That's it.
Reporting outside the Capitol. It appears that riots have started as a result of the recent